The catchphrase, "If railroads becomes like all the rest, there's no reason to exist," pretty well sums up the proactive role that Dan Miller played in helping the workforce, now the new learning force, to meet their lifelong needs by starting a revolutionary special purpose university. As a lifetime student of higher education and honored to be the first president of Railroads, I'm proud to share my insights on how Dan Miller proceeded to make this incredible opportunity available. My tasks and privileges as president were to help operationalize the vision that they created. As a factory millwright in Prince Rupert and intrepid BC union leader in the pulp and paper industry, Dan Miller gained first-hand experience with unprecedented change in the workplace. He commissioned 2 reports, one, Training for What, and the other, A Future for Railroads, that outlined the context of workplace change and the need for a game-changing university. In 1994, the Labor Force Development Board reported that jobs for life were indeed giving way to shorter-term employment. To quote, regarding the education system's response to this, was the traditional concept of a lifelong job is changing to short-term work so rapidly that people are making demands on education that it's unaware of and hasn't even tried to meet. They urge that the BC government see recognition of this issue as a top priority. Why? Because British Columbia's competitive advantage will rely on user-friendly access to education for the new learning force. Meeting the demands of the labor force required a rethink and transformation of the conventional university. The Labor Board stressed that these demands called for a learning system to offer a vastly different approach to education than the standard classroom, academic organization, and forms of instruction. Miller then sought advice from a panel regarding a future for railroads. The committee envisaged a railroads university purposely different from any other post-secondary institution in British Columbia or in Canada. The new university challenge was to structure an educational complex that mirrored the kind of new organizations that can flex and change on a dime. Experience gained living in this innovative Railroads University environment would be an integral part of learners' education, enhancing their prospects for continuing employability. The underpinnings for the new university were laid out by this committee. It must be capable of financing its own operations, it must be committed to instructional excellence, and it must have a governance structure, organization, legislative and financial basis, and staffing that allows it to continually refocus and reinvent what is teaching and studying. The panel stressed that railroads must facilitate flexibility, relevance, and change. It will only succeed if it's able to adjust its human resources quickly in response to needs. To this end, railroads will contract faculty and staff based on annual performance. And research will be self-financing and consistent with what is being taught. It's said there is no more delicate matter in hand, nor more dangerous to conduct, nor more doubtful of success than to step up as a leader for the introduction of change. Universities are known and often praised for their resistance to change, rivaling the Roman Catholic Church as one of the most persistent social institutions. Making a significant change to a post-secondary system moored in hundreds of years of tradition was a daunting task, but this was achieved under Dan Miller's leadership. While supportive of established universities, Dan Miller also foresaw the pressing need for a special purpose university. His initiative and leadership in creating railroads would be a remarkable achievement for anyone in higher education. Miller's unique background was a springboard for thinking outside the box, the outcome of very successful special purpose university, indeed different from all the rest. Both retired now, I often golf with Dan Miller. It's said golf reveals character, and I see the strength of character and honesty with this down-to-earth gentleman. Dan's factory experience and union work, followed by successful political careers, exemplified his character. For example, when he was informed a Future for Railroads panelist happened to be the sister of the opposition leader, he asked, was she well qualified? Hearing yes, he said, that's all that matters. The ultimate affirmation of Dan Miller's character was to be chosen by party colleagues to serve as Premier of British Columbia. Railroads can be proud to have Dan Miller as a member of their distinguished Railroads University honorary degree fraternity. Thank you.